want to do it again?
Maybe.
Okay, we'll just try it again.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm Drew.
I'm Micah.
And we're going to be sure to build for you
some cool things.
Yeah. Okay, you're going to say things. You're going to build things?
We're going to build things.
Okay. Okay, ready?
Yes. I'm Micah.
And I'm Drew.
And we're
going to build you some
things.
things. That's pretty close.
All right. I'm here with Drew.
And here's Micah.
Micah.
He's here somehow.
I'm here. We're starting up a new house. And this is a remodel. What year is this, Drew?
You know what? I'm not sure on the year. I don't even think we don't have the original plans because they were burned by the original contractor because he was tired of doing the work that he was doing. So my guess is we're probably in the 50s range.
Yeah,
maybe
50s.
early 60s, but that might be precedent because it's mid-century modern.
Yep, 50s, 60s. We're going to be doing remodel here. Nothing too crazy. Kitchen, laundry type of remodel. But check out this cool structure of this house. It's got a glulam beam that runs straight from the front. You can see that all the way up to the back. So this is a pretty cool house.
Yeah, very difficult if you wanted to try to build it today.
Yeah, it's very difficult. So I don't know if you can actually do it with the structural requirements today. What's unique about this house, this is real terrazzo flooring. So what they do is they come in here and they pour everything almost like a concrete type situation. And they have these metal or aluminum strips. If you can see that here. This is these aluminum strips, and then they come in and they grind it down. It almost looks like a quartz type finish, but it's the...
You sort of get a good feel under this return that gets replaced.
Yeah.
How thick and how much they have to grind down to get it down. And you can see the pieces of rock and the glass that's in here.
Yeah, so they cut it down and you get a nice, beautiful look. It's starting to come back. People used to hate this stuff, but it's an excellent look. It fits the period of the house, and it's gonna be awesome. So what we have here, this is gonna be a bar location. This has already been demoed out, actually by our demo crew.
Full backsplash, lower section in the middle. And then that wood's gonna actually wrap around the top and all the way down this wall. So this wall actually all comes out. So what you have here is just basically a full bar system right into your living room, or I should say hallway.
Yeah. And then through this hall here, we're gonna add, this has already been demoed out, partially, but this whole thing, this whole wall here is gonna get pushed back. This is gonna widen up, reconfigure this entire space, and we're gonna make it look good. So in here is bedroom. This only gets some slight modifications. I don't know if you can see it that well, but...
Yeah, not too much. Get rid of that door over there. That's gonna become part of the kitchen area. And then of course these doors get redone.
It fits the period. This is original, and that's actually terrazzo on the wall. So I believe that's original, and I don't know how they did it.
That'd be fun.
So in here, this kitchen gets reconfigured. This whole system here is gonna get torn out and redone, and we're doing that.
Yeah, new slider. This will be a fixed window. You're gonna be looking out to the backyard through the slider into a new patio. So it's gonna be sort of an open concept patio. The beams, you have big glue lamps that are structural, but they're also visible and stained or painted.
Yep.
And then we've got a new patio structure.
So I'll show you guys that on the plans, and I'll kind of show you what the idea is. And we actually have some 3D renderings for this job. We don't always get 3D renderings, but we'll see if it actually comes to look like that. Lots of times the owner will change some things up. It's pretty common, but it's a good representation, I think, and you guys will probably be seeing that right now. So here's the floor plan. The kitchen's in the middle. It's called the cook on the plan. And here's some views of what it should look like. It's a clean, simple design, nothing complicated. Everything's sort of hidden. Here's the kitchen. This gets totally reconfigured. Here's this back wall from the bathroom that I just showed you. This gets pushed out
to approximately here.
Yeah, I believe right here.
Yeah.
Might come out to this one. We'll have to check the plans on that. And we do check the plans before we demo. So that's what we follow. This whole soffit is going to get reconfigured, the ceiling soffit. Looks like we're going to have a problem with some duct work. And we'll be getting into that later on in the videos.
That gives you an idea though. Any remodel, you're going to have surprises. It doesn't matter just the age of the house. That could be a house done in the 1990s, 1980s. If you don't have the original plans, and even then it's a little suspect of what you actually have in the walls. If you're doing this yourself, expect that you're going to find something, so have a contingency, or at least be aware that you might have some surprises if you are bidding out for somebody. It's well worth it to have a contingency just to be safe, because you might have ducting in the walls, is what we're thinking we have, or we'll show you an area where there's a lot of stuff coming in.
It's just bad. So with this kitchen area, we are going to be reusing these appliances. Now these have been updated.
Except for the cooktop.
Except for the cooktop, but these have been updated. Clearly you can see they don't look like 1950s, 60s appliances. This fridge is gonna be
Go into the garage.
This is going in the garage. We are gonna get a new fridge. So there's KitchenAid dishwasher, so that is gonna get reused. And then through the back here, this is gonna get torn out. We're pushing this back. This is getting all reconfigured. And then through here.
This is the door that went to the guest
the
bedroom.
There you go. And then through here, we have the garage. And this door is gonna get reconfigured. And part of this is gonna become an interior space.
Yeah.
Now this is interesting. In these older style homes, this is all plaster. I don't know if you can see that, but this is all actual plaster. And they've come in and since modified it. Oh, there you go. Since come modified it and made it an enclosed garage as opposed to a carport.
And you're seeing over here the rest of the material for the terrazzo floors. So they'll start mixing that, getting that ready once we get to a point.
Yep.
It's a finished product, so you don't want it in too early. Thankfully, where we're working, we can cover up what's down there.
And then we should be seeing some video footage of that in the future.
Yes.
So.
And we're locked in the garage.
Well, we just locked ourselves in the garage, so we had to go around. So out here, this whole structure is going to get torn down. We're going to extend this. It's going to come straight out, and this is going to be the new patio area. Covered patio. We're going to have some fire pits. That's going to be cool. It's going to look good. And here's the back of this house. This is just awesome. I think we've got a gardening truck that's making some noise. But anyway, the back of this house is just awesome. I mean, it's just a cool thing. You don't see a lot of them in the Palm Springs area. You got a lot of low roofs. Out here is something a little bit unique. I think it's gonna look nice. So we're gonna paint this whole exterior, repaint all the interior, go through, fix everything up. And another thing you don't see a lot of are these Palm Springs-esque pools. It's extremely deep and perfect for actually skateboarding on. But we don't do that, and we're not touching it. So hopefully we don't run into issues with the footings being this close to the pool. It has been reviewed and engineered by an engineer and signed off by the city. So we should be okay with that.
Yeah, nothing nearly as deep as what we had at the other project.
Yes, nothing that bad.